Hello, it is me again. My name is Dr. Priyanka Nayak. I am a board-certified internal medicine physician as well as a certified life coach. I work with professional moms who are in mental burnout, emotional exhaustion to truly love their life, even when that feels impossible. And today I want to talk to you about, I'm going to give you some tips on what to do when your brain is catastrophizing and going down the rabbit hole. So catastrophizing or catastrophization is when you obsess, well, you think about the worst case scenario and then you spin out and obsess over it. So today I had a stressor and there was a very serious worst case scenario going on, and my brain started going to that place. But because of this important work, as it started edging in to that catastrophic place, I could acknowledge that, right? So awareness is really the first step. I was aware and I acknowledged it. So I'm thinking in my head, all right, you're starting to, that's the catastrophization. It's trying to suck you in, but I'm going to keep myself from going down the rabbit hole. So I was aware and I didn't play into it. There are certain steps that have to occur before the worst case scenario might be able to happen. There's time. So I realized that in the meantime, there's no point in catastrophizing because it's not going to serve anything. It's not going to solve anything. If anything, it's going to make me stressed out. It's going to ruin it's going to make me more emotionally exhausted, right? So there's no point in indulging in that. So I decided that, I wasn't going to catastrophize. But then I found, because think about it this way, our brains are so used to operating a certain way, and many of us who do the worst case scenario, especially as physicians, we have to rule out the worst case scenario. Our brains, we're so used to something that those neural pathways are just really deeply ingrained in us, and they're very, very, very alluring. So as I found myself, my brain kept kind of wanting to go back. There was a pull. So what I did was I did a mindfulness grounding exercise. And what I did was I sat down and I felt my contact with the chair. I felt my feet on the ground and I just breathed. And every time I could feel my brain wanting to entertain the catastrophization, I would pull myself back, feel the grounding, the stability of my body, and say to myself, here and now. And I did that for about 3 minutes. And I will tell you, it pulled me out of that cycle. It pulled me out of catastrophizing, and it was so useful. And I just wanted to share that with you. So just realize that there are ways to manage your brain, and it makes life so much better, so much easier. And it really does reduce our mental load, our mental burden, the emotional exhaustion. So try that. The next time you find yourself catastrophizing, be aware of it and decide that you're not going to indulge. And if that doesn't work, then try my grounding exercise. Thanks for tuning in. And if you like this work and you want to dive deeper into it, which I highly suggest, book a 30-minute consultation call with me, Priyanka Nayak, mdcoaching.as.me, and we can see if we're a good fit for life coaching together.